I'm Ariana Cougars, and we're so glad that you joined us. This is going to be our home for the next 8 days, the USA Swimming House at the Old Mattress Factory in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm joined tonight by my Olympic teammate, Carolyn Joyce, and you can see right behind us, the CenturyLink Center is where everything is going to take place throughout the next 8 days. And the action is already well underway as this Olympic team is starting to form. Kara, you were on the pool deck tonight. What is the atmosphere like?
Ari, the atmosphere was incredible. Every single finish, the fans were on their feet. Everyone was cheering. Honestly, there is nothing like Olympic trials.
There really isn't, and this is the first time that we have been here as spectators and
Yes.
not swimming. But let's start to take a breakdown of what was happening tonight. So we started out with the 400 IM for men. What happened there?
The men's 400 IM, a great race to start out with. Ryan Lochte took the lead in the fly-in back, really trying to give himself distance between him and the rest of the crowd on those first two legs. It wasn't enough though. Chase Kalish and Jay Litherland snuck in for those first and second place finishes. However, we did find out that Ryan did pull his groin in prelims of that race this morning. He actually contemplated scratching the event, but swam actually a very strong race considering his circumstances. And I think that's going to bode well for his backstroke and freestyle races later on in this meet.
Yeah, and I think too we have to remember that Michael Phelps placed 4th in the London Olympics right out of the gate in the 400 IM. This is not Ryan's first time around. I think he's going to come back stronger than ever. I think we're going to see a lot from him as the day continues to go. But let's take a look at Jay Litherland. He is a triplet. What do you know about him?
He's a triplet. There's 3 of him. And interesting, they all qualified for Olympic trials. So Jay, being the first one to finish in the top 2, is definitely setting the bar high for his 2 brothers later on in this meet. But a great 1-2 finish by 2 Georgia Bulldogs. So really good for the dogs.
Yeah, go dogs. Okay, so next we had the 400 freestyle. What took place in that one for men?
Yes, 400 freestyle was also an amazing race. Like I said, fans were on their feet for this one. We had Clark Smith with the outside smoke in the first 200 meters, taking it out well under world record pace.
Wow.
But our 2 Connors, Yeager and Dwyer, did not let him out of their sight, and they came on very strong in the finish. Connor Yeager actually finishing with the 3rd fastest time in the world this year.
Wow. Okay, so the next one, the 400 individual medley. Now this is one of my babies, I guess. This is the first event that I qualified for the U.S. national team in. Take us through that one.
The 400 IM, actually something that we really predicted. We had our 2 strongest finishers, I think, finish first and second with Maya Dorado and Elizabeth Beisel. Beisel earning her 3rd Olympic spot, her 3rd Olympic team, and Dorado earning her 1st. So they're going to make a great pair. I'm very happy that those are the 2 ones that we're sending to Rio in that event.
Yeah, and I think an important thing to note here is that the second place finisher isn't quite on the team yet because there's 26 men and 26 women that get to go on to Rio.
Yes.
And for the most part, this has never happened before because there's usually duplicates and people make the team in multiple races.
Yes.
But so far, the second place are not on the team yet, but can't wait to see. Now, we had some semifinals today. We had the 100 fly for women. What went down there?
Yeah, the 100 fly for women, also something that we predicted. We have Dana Vollmer leading the pack going into finals tomorrow night and Kelsey Worrell in 2nd place.
Yeah, and I saw Kelsey right after the race, and she had an incredible prelim, and you could just see her face was lit up. She was ready to go. I can't wait to see what those 2 throw down tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Okay, last one, 100 breaststroke for men. What happened there?
100 breaststroke, we have 2 newbies. We don't have a single man in that field that has qualified for the Olympic team yet. So, you know, we're writing a new story for this 100 breast. We have Kevin Cordes in 1st and Cody Miller seated 2nd going into finals tomorrow night.
Wow.